Do you need to exercise intensely to get good results? I'm the Body Smith. Let's talk about it.
Work it, 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 work it,
work it. 2 hours a week of moderate exercise could significantly reduce your risk of heart-related health issues. Breaking activity into short segments of as little as 5 to 10 minutes a few times a day can be almost as effective as longer continuous sessions. You'll benefit from whatever movement you can squeeze in. And I'd like to introduce you again to Anne. She is the mother of triplets. Come on in. And now the grandmother of 3. So let's breathe in. Oh, breathe in. It sounds exhausting just to think of that. All right, let's reach it out to the side, one side, then the other. So what we will be doing today is some random activities, fitness related. You can choose your intensity. We'll also be sure to give you some good modifications. Now reach out, reach over the top, reach and up. I like this song. It does tell us to push it to the limit, so you can push it to your personal limit. Switch sides, reach up, reach out. It's one of my favorite exercise songs. It just feels motivating. And both arms push out. You are standing up tall, keeping the abdominal muscles pulled in. And push down from the shoulders. My great-grandmother, I've seen pictures of. Oh my gosh, did she have arms on her. Now, bend the knees. She went down to the river to wash her clothes on a washboard. That builds up the muscles. Reach down one side, up the other. Fortunately, we're out of the washboard by the river days. Most people have a washing machine available. Now, switch sides, reach down, reach up. But the only trade-off is we don't get that. We need to do this. All right, swing it out to the side. Step touch, and we definitely want to do things to promote good heart health. 2 steps, moving. Bring it back. So right here in the beginning, we got to get that warm-up going, get some limbering up. Now lift the heel on the end. Lift the heel. Yes, that's good. So I think we'll try out several different pieces of equipment today. It's no problem if you don't have the equipment. You can always adapt. Anytime we're doing muscle work, if you focus on the muscle and flex, you'll get some benefit. Now, 3 alternating heels right here. 2, go the other way, 2 steps. 3, 2, 2 steps. Perfect. Go again. Push it to the limit. All right, one more like this. We'll take it back here. We're going to do alternating squats. Preliminary, other side. Preliminary, because we got a good session of leg work coming up a little later in the program. This will get the muscles woken up and ready for the activity. One more on each side, then we're going to lunge behind. Slow lunge. Bring it back. In the fitness world, they call this previewing, doing some of the activities in the warm-up that we'll be doing later on in the workout, during the program. Push it, push it. Getting ready to pick up the pace. Bat, 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 bat. I was trying to search my brain and the word velocity did not come to it. Not the first time. Now tap behind, tap behind. And you may elect to do a propulsion move, just kind of a hop over. That's an option. Option means you take it or leave it. Do it your way. 4, 3, 2, step touch. Good. Take a little breather there. Now we're going to take the heel, cross over the front. Oh, here's one of my favorite oldies. Rock the Casbah. The Clash. Optional propulsion. I never could figure out what they're saying though in this first part. It's probably on the internet somewhere. Now take out the propulsion. Let's turn it to a lunge. Turn to the side, turn those hips, and reach across. Now get ready to do 2 lunges each side. 1, 2, 1, 2. Anything goes with the upper body. Whatever arms, work with this step for you. Let's go for 4 to the side. 4, 3, 2, and switch. And switch. Switch. Can I give you a brain twister, Ann?
Okay.
Single lunges. 4 to the side. 2, 2, single. Did I get you?
Yep.
Uh-oh. 4, single. 2, 4, 2, 2, single. Okay, I'll be good. I'll be good. 4, 3, 2, march it out. Breathe in. Exhale out. Let's do an interval here. Jumping jacks, any style that works for you. Ready? Go. Traditional jacks are fine. Modified are fine. Cheerleader jacks. Whatever works for you. All right. Jumping jacks, because just about everybody knows how to do those. 4, 3, 2, lunge back. Do that slow lunge again. All right, our next interval. We're going to do 8 on one side. 8, 7, watch your balance. Good, you're stepping way back behind. It makes you kind of tilt if you're not careful. Now switch sides. Yeah, we are rocking the Casbah. I have never been. How about you, Ann? All right, let's switch sides. I'm pretty sure, if I know my geography, the Casbah is in Morocco, but you can look that up for me. And switch. All right. As long as we survive this interval, we're doing well. 2 more. Whoa, okay. Walk it out. Let's go pick up some weights back here. We'll do some weight work. All right. Now, be careful with the shoulder. She had shoulder surgery, so she modifies. So we're going to pull up and then all the way up and down. And make sure when you are lifting, when you go up, you have it kind of in front of your face where you can see it out of the corner of your eyes. Good. All the joints level here in the midsection. All the joints level. All right, you have the option of picking up the intensity. Let's go. It's up, up, down. You still want it to feel controlled. And if it doesn't, slow it down. You can put down the weight. Good. Another one bites the dust. All right, this is the last one. Legs together, sit down, pull it up. Squeeze. On the way up, squeeze your glutes together. Knees stay over the ankle. And the upper body is going to come forward a little. However, you want to keep the shoulders back and the chest open. Waking up that upper back, waking up the rear deltoids. Keep going. I do this one a little bit faster just because when you get slow, if you do it slowly, sometimes it feels like you're sitting down and then it's really hard to get back up. So, 2 more. All right, legs apart. So we're going to take one arm, one weight from the knee and across to the shoulder. You got that one, Ann? Good. So Ann is working with resistance. It's like you pull back, it's like making a muscle back there, flexing that muscle area, the upper back and the rear part of the shoulder. I think you've had 2 shoulder surgeries, Ann, and I don't think you're looking for a 3rd one anytime soon. Keep going. All right. All right, let's take that weight and we're going to pull back and around at an angle. It's a very controlled circle. Crossing right about just below your eye level. Yeah, there are so few activities we do in daily living anymore where we work the upper back and rear deltoids. We'll make up for it here. Let's go one more. All right, let's turn to the other side. Knee to shoulder. Good. I've had people tell me, well, I don't have any of the equipment you have at home. Sometimes if you pick up something like a can of soup, a couple of cans of soup can do the trick. But just follow along with us anyway. Do what Ann was doing with that other shoulder, flexing the muscle. All right, let's circle back. Oh, pull it back. Turn those shoulders, squaring them to the front, to the side, and squaring. Good. Let's do a couple more here. We haven't done anything for the biceps yet, so let's go for a curl. And yeah, you can do squats with it or whatever. I like to just kind of isolate the biceps here, making sure that the total focus is on that muscle group. Sometimes if you do compound exercises, which is more than one thing going on at once, like squats and bicep curls, really the form can deteriorate. And we want to make sure that the form remains good. Okay, 2 more. Here comes our leg song. And I don't know if you recognize the intro to this song. Let's put those weights away. It's ZZ Top, legs. So we're going to, first of all, we're going to sit back. All right, just keep going. So we're going to see if we can do, this is like over a 5-minute song. So we're going to see if we can build up those legs by continuing the entire 5+ minutes. Squat out to the side, squat to the other side. There's maybe a couple of parts here that might be a little causing for concentration. Sit back, but I'll give you plenty of advance warning. 4 more, keeping those knees over the ankles. Side squat, the other side. All right, to the center, sit back. Let's do that same set again. Squat out, other side. Center. All right, here comes the good part. Squat to the side and another one to the side. Going back the other way, 2 squats. Sit it back to the center. Now getting ready to go the other way, 2 squats moving. And retrace. To the center, sit back. Two squats. Sit back. Yeah, it's working. 2 squats moving. Bring it back. Center. All right, here comes the good part. Pay attention. 2 squats moving. Sit back. The other way, 2 squats moving. Sit back. Moving, 2. Sit back. Moving, 2. Sit back. Single squat. Other side. 2 sits. Do I call those sits? Now this side. This side. Sits. 2 squats moving. Sit back. 2 squats the other way. Sit back. Single squat this way. Other side. All right. Sit back. 2 squats, moving this way. 2 squats. Sit back. 2 squats the other way. Sit back. 2 squats the other way. Sit back. Single squats, out, other side. Sit back. 2 squats this way. The other way. Sit back. Stay here in the sit back position. So the reason I do that kind of breaks up the brain cells and you forget about how hard you're working. All right, let's breathe in. Exhale out. We survived. Exhale out. Okay, it's time to pick up some additional equipment. Now this one is just a little round ball. It doesn't weigh hardly anything. The arms do weigh something. So we're gonna go side to side. We'll work the core. Yes. Oh. We're gonna rock like a hurricane. We're working on the core here. So let's bring it down. Zigzag down, hip to hip. The knees do not move. Actually, the knees stay bent, so the lower body stays stationary. Let's go low to high, low to high. You can use the legs here. Yeah, getting some cardio activity. Now, outside leg can extend. That's an option. Oh, yes. Let's hold it center, zigzag again. And zag-zig it down. So we're going to start at the opposite hip, take it out to the side, up and over. Very good. All right, extend that leg. So at this point, Ann is planning a trip to Idaho for several weeks, couple of months, I think. All right, let's zigzag it again. The grandbaby's parent is going back to work, and Ann is called for duty. I had a couple of great-grandmothers, and Ann is following in that tradition. All right, let's bring it down. We're gonna hide it behind our back and bring it to the other side. There we go. Use those legs again. We're not done with them. I can't imagine doing grandparent duty on double babies. She's got two little ones. And bring it around. And the other one is probably just getting through the toddler stage, the old one. Now, switch directions. I gave my grandparents a break. I was the only grandchild for 7 years. All right, bring it down, pull it up. Another way to kind of cheat into doing us some extra squatting, lower body. Let's do a few more like this. All right, one more. All right, may I? I think we can sneak in just a little bit of work with the tubing. So this one you want to put underneath the shoulder area. We're going to work the pectorals. So you're going to get your hands inside the stirrup and then push forward and cross. So this tubing is just another way of incorporating, an inexpensive way of incorporating resistance work. So your primary benefit here will be for the pectorals. Also upper back, shoulder joint, all that. But if you don't feel enough tension, you can always gather it up. Ugh, that's too much for me. But it's adjustable for the tension level, which is the beauty of it. You only really need one of these, and you can adjust it for whatever you need. Oh, I wish we had more time to work this, but I think it's almost time to stretch. Yes, it is. May I? We'll work with those more on the next show. Just wanted to give you kind of a smattering of what we're doing here. Breathe in. Different kinds of equipment you can use. Breathe in. And exhale out. So we're going to first of all do a stretch for the shoulders and the upper back. So you're going to reach behind. One arm up, one arm down. And pull those abdominals in. The abdominal group. Now the other side. This is my difficult side from when I've had 2 shoulder-related injuries, so I can barely reach back there. But you want to keep doing all of those activities, trying to improve or at least not deteriorate. All right, let's do a runner's lunge, one of my favorite stretching exercises. Take both arms, reach out front, open the upper back and shoulders. So primary stretch here. Well, there's several actually. This is a good all-purpose stretch for the hamstring or the quadriceps, hip flexors, calf and Achilles. Let's step back. Step about halfway in, lean out forward over that leg. You want to stretch the hamstrings and calf and Achilles. Now let's do the other one. Swing it back. Take the arms back behind. Open the chest and shoulders. All right, sit forward, lean it on out. You're actually bending at the hip joint, keeping the upper body straight. And bring it back to the center, breathe in. Exhale out, stretch the inner thigh, take it over one side. And the other side. And we appreciate your being here with us today on the Body Smooth Workout. Thank you, and we'll see you on the next show.